Hey, let's play that intro.
NHL Nightly with your host, the sportsman, a.k.a. Peter Lebowski, a.k.a. Jeremiah Maxwell. And with him, as always, maybe Pearlo, Wisdom, and Rico in Barry.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Daniel Barry, Sports Highlights. Good to see you. Welcome to the show, NHL Nightly, where we talk about what's going on in the NHL on a daily basis during the football season, Tuesday through Friday, 10 p.m. Eastern. Here we go. We started off the day in a great fashion. Rico hit a goal-scoring prop. He had Alexei Lafreniere to score. Alexei Lafreniere does score. Pearlo has already hit one of his picks. He had the Leafs Habs under 6.5. Well, that game was 1-0 final. So we hit that. Now we just have to see. I think Rangers won the money line too. We get Pearlo in here. He's in the back. He's coming. Hopefully we hear from Rico. I do not know what's going on with our good friend Rico. Hopefully he's in tonight. But I'm not shocked to see I believe it's 6-0 the Rangers right now. So I got to update that score. That game is going on. And is the Oilers game going on? Did we get that yet? Are we there? Let's see. And then we also have the Jets and Oilers about to drop. Penguins are down 6-0. They don't look good, guys. Their power play looks the same. And this game could be 7-0 because an offsides goal, disallowed goal. So I think Pearlo's having some technical difficulties, but we'll get him in here. Hopefully we see our good friend Rico. I did not hear from Rico today, so I'm hoping he's all good and that we see him. He also had the Barbashev goal scoring prop, so we will see that game following this Rangers-Pittsburgh game. That will be the Avalanche Vegas Golden Knights. So let's see how that goes. And here we go. We got our friend Pearlo feeling a lot better today. You're crushing it, bro. I mean, the under 6.5. What a good call on that. Leafs won 1-0. I thought the officials got in the way of that game early and kind of often. It felt like Montreal was kind of gifted some penalties and got away with a few. And that's objective. I really am rooting for Montreal. I'm rooting for them to be good. So basically, Rangers money line, I think that's all but sold. There's 1:12 left. That game is 6-0. I think the Rangers have won that game. So we need to see if you hit DeBrusk anytime goal and Canucks -1.5. And you're 4 for frickin' 4 today on your picks for the show.
That's the ones I sent you for the show. I also had the Canadians +1.5. So I got that one.
Well, they won that. Yeah. There you go. Yes.
Pretty good there.
Just to clarify too, man, I don't expect you to give me every bet.
Yeah, I'm just telling you what I had. Did Rico had Lafreniere for a point?
He had Lafreniere goal, anytime goal, and Barbashev. So Barbashev, obviously, that game hasn't started. We're waiting for this Rangers bloodletting.
I had Lafreniere up for a point at -135. So got that one too. So yeah.
And they're just introducing the coaches on Edmonton. So I guess Edmonton's raising a banner. I did question that a little bit. Are you going to raise a banner? You have 5 Stanley Cup banners in your thing. You're going to put up a Western Conference championship. I don't know. I don't know, man. Does that mean anything to you?
No.
That's what I said. You might as well put up a picture of Will Ferrell from Talladega Nights saying, if you're not first, you're last. I just feel like it's the dumbest shit. Like,
I suppose if you haven't won anything for 10 years,
if you're another 32 franchise and you've never won a Stanley Cup and you want to put your division championships or stuff up there,
it Yeah, but the fans will cheer that they're happy for. Yeah, like I get it, but I think it's kind of stupid myself as well. Yeah, I also had Jacksonville over team total over, and we're crushing that, defeating Hawaii 40-6 or something like that. So doing well there. I had the Mets.
Yeah, good. Congrats to the Mets and Singsy, our good friend Singsy.
And I had Detroit. I had Detroit as well. I'm having a good day. Yeah, having a good day. But
yeah,
I'm happy the Mets won that anyways, regardless of whether I bet it or not. Like that team there's some magic in that team right now, man. I don't know. Magic in that team.
Yeah, as a Dodgers fan, I would love to see the Mets go on and win the World Series. I don't care. Their fans haven't seen one in a very long time. I actually feel the same way about the Padres. Like, good for them. I think the Dodgers are winning right now, 3-0 or something though. So maybe they force a game 5. Dodgers are up 5-0. Yankees are up 3-2. Oh, hey, Dominic. How's it going, buddy? Hope you're doing good. Our good friend, Dominic Bullock. Dominic, I hope the Caps have a good season, man. I don't know. I have low expectations, but we'll see. Again, it's so much fun to cover the NHL and to work with guys like Pearlo and Rico and our good friend Occupancy when we can get them. And obviously, Mike, the degenerate Bostonian. I just enjoy the games now and don't really care who wins. I am going to say I was going to go on a little bit of a rant that I would love to see the NHL do away with the offsides review. And this is how you do it. You do it this way. If the review takes 30 seconds or longer, for every 10 seconds longer, it's a penalty shot on top of a power play. So let's say it takes 50 seconds to review. To me, it shouldn't take any time. If it looks off, if it's big time offsides, the ref sees it, boom, fine, get goal disallowed. But if it takes a minute,
it's way easier than that. Way easier than that.
Well, hold on. Let me finish my point.
You got a line camera. If it's offside, it goes off. That's it. End of story.
Oh, I love that, Pearlo, the technology. You'd like to see the technology be there, right?
Absolutely, no doubt about it. For that type of thing, absolutely. You're asking referees to figure out if it's 1 inch over or whatever. Just if it's over, if it's an offside, it's a line call, that's it. That doesn't mean you take the referees from the game, just from that part of the game. It's simple, easy, so easy. We have the technology to do it. Doesn't take anything. If it goes off, it's offside. Go back, and that's it. So simple. So simple. Easy.
Yeah, I love it. I would just say this. I would say you would get coaches stop reviewing these. It's this much over sides, because to me this is not the intent of the rule.
Right.
Okay. The intent of the rule is somebody 5 feet off sides and they got a completely competitive advantage. This is the BS that I'm sick of. I think it's chicken shit. I don't like it. I think you get bad hockey karma for doing it. And the Penguins did it tonight when it was 2-0, and it didn't save them. They ended up getting boat raced by the Rangers. Rangers are well, no, but I'm saying, like, get rid of it, Pearlo. Just like it, you can still have it in the rules without changing the rules. Just say, okay, if you challenge offsides, here's what's going to happen. You're going to have 30 seconds to review it. Any bit over that is going to be a penalty shot on top of a power play. So not only will they get a penalty shot, but they'll get a power play. And I just don't think any coach will have the nuts to challenge something that's this close. And you know what, man? I know it'll eliminate these little nerds with their iPads that help the teams. But come on, man, go be hockey coaches somewhere in the youth. Help out in your community, volunteer, get a real flipping job, dude. Like, extend
the blue line, double what the blue line is.
Yeah, that's cool. And if the blue line, it's on sides.
And put a camera on the line, and if it's over, it's over. If you're that much over, like the blue line's what, like maybe a foot and a half.
I don't know if it's that big. Probably not even that big. Probably not even epic. Yeah.
Okay,
I would say maybe
or whatever. If you're over that, then you should be offside. So you put a camera on there. If it goes off, you're offside. And you go back, and there's no arguing or anything like that. Like for those kind of plays, I think you got to use technology. I don't think you need to use it for everything. You can't use it for everything. You still need refs.
Well, I mean,
those kind of plays,
sorry. Apologize. I wanted to get the Canucks game growing here. The one before we get into the news of the day, real quick, because we do have some news. Just bravo by TNT and their tribute to Johnny Gaudreau and Matthew Gaudreau. Really good. They spent like 8 minutes talking about them. You can watch that on Bleacher Report. Really good. CL, I'll get to your question here in a minute, my friend. Me and Pearlo will get to your question. Have you heard from Rico? Did you hear from Rico?
No, I haven't heard from Rico. Was he supposed to be on tonight?
Well, he let me know he wasn't going to be on yesterday and then nothing today. So I hope he's all right. It's okay that he's not on, but it sucks. I hope everything's okay, man. Did Edmonton just score? Oh, no. Okay. That was from they're playing a Stanley Cup Finals thing. Okay. All right. So I love they've got the goaltender interference. They've got the goal being a goal thing. That stuff is good. We need cameras for that stuff. I mean, we see shots go in and out of the net sometimes so fast. That's helpful. Okay. Let's talk about the news of the day. 3 extensions happened. One happened right after we got off the air yesterday. Verhaeghe gets extended 7 years or 8 years, $7 million. I like the deal. I think he's a little bit old, but you got to love this guy. Worked his butt off in this, getting cut from teams in the ECHL. Had some pretty good big goals from the playoffs for the Florida. They obviously look like a juggernaut again with their offensive prowess, and they're not overpaying a guy. And then again, you figure that a $7 million deal, if that guy gets hurt or anything, that's not that big of a deal. You know, it's not going to hurt in a few years. I don't think those contracts feel anything. I think in 10 years, the average NHL salary will be $4 or $5 million anyway, just based on the salary cap, my opinion. Okay. Chris Drieger gets a $5 million extension for 4 years from the
Decord.
Did I say Drieger?
Yeah, Decord.
Decord. I'm sorry. Thank you, Pearlo. Thank you for correcting me.
That was a surprising contract.
So they're spending like $10 million, $10.9 million for their 2 goalies. Yeah. I agree with you. Big time surprise. Allmark gets an $8.25 million extension from the Ottawa Senators, which I thought it was very funny that it was the exact. All right, Icex is jazzed up for he's like, flame the bleep on.
Oh, wow. I haven't seen Icex in a long time.
He's earlier this week, brother. So
really? Mm-hmm. He was gone for a while. How you doing, Ice, man?
Okay. Let's get to CL's question right now. He goes, do you think Luchenko's staying longer than 9 games with Philly? They could use the center help even if he's a rookie. CL, I don't know, my man.
He's going to have to put up some huge points to do that. Like, he's really going to have to do something, I think.
Well,
I think that this move was because their veterans came in and Luchenko outworked.
I think he's going to stay. I'll tell you right now, Pearlo, I think he's going to stay.
He could. But even if he doesn't, I mean, all the veterans that got their ass kicked by this kid, this is a wake-up call. Like, this kid kicked all their asses. Like, you know what I mean? He's an 18-year-old kid, and he just kicked your ass.
Him and Macklin Celebrini are the only 2 rookies from this last year's draft class to make their teams out of camp. Pretty impressive. I will say this, CL and Pearlo to you.
Richie a rookie, though? Richie's, but he's a 19-year-old rookie.
So
you mean right out of the draft?
In this year's
You're
draft.
talking about right out of this draft, yeah.
This year's draft. Okay, so here's what I'll say, CL. I think that he has a good chance of staying up because of all the depth that Philly lost. Okay, so Icex does not like Korpisalo. He says he hates Korpisalo. By the way, loved what I saw from the Leafs tonight. They just got goalied by Montembeault. Yeah. 47 shots, not for a lack of trying. I already liked what I saw from Berube's thing there. Definitely thought they got a little bit refereed in Montreal. I looked at one point that Montreal had 6 power plays to 3 of Toronto, and Toronto carried the play. There were some penalties that were being committed that they weren't calling, and I was like, oh, I don't know. But just FYI, never liked Korpisalo. All right, Isex, what's up, buddy? I don't know. We're talking about Luchenko. I don't know how Korpisalo's coming up, bro. Korpisalo was not the problem for the Bruins the other night there. I'll just say that. So, breakaway for breakaway for Mark Scheifele. Almost scored on a breakaway against Edmonton. Was Edmonton already
put anything in for that game? I didn't know what I wanted.
I would have stayed away from it too, Pearlo, because today I met with our good friend Kevin Olenek from Shifts and Pucks again, and we did a Central Division preview. He asked me back on the show, and we both didn't know what to make of the Winnipeg Jets. I think they're a playoff team for sure. But I mean, what are they? What are they going to do? I mean, after they just limped out of the playoffs after Colorado beat them down, I don't know. I mean, I'm so concerned. What we're going to see from them, quite frankly. So, hey, I appreciate everybody being on X, YouTube, and we've got a Twitch viewer too. We're also live on Instagram. We were live on Instagram. I guess I didn't get Instagram to go live. Instagram is live now. Thank you very much. So we're live on Instagram, Twitch, Twitter, aka X, and YouTube. Appreciate you. So CL, one of the questions you asked me, you know who we can have on to answer that question in a few weeks? Philadelphia's own Frank Saravelli, who just texted me right as the show was going on that he would love to come on sometime. So how about that? How about having Frank Saravelli on? That would be a special treat, huh?
Oh, yeah,
sure. Just maybe the best hockey insider that's out there. I mean, he's definitely the best American hockey insider out there because I consider Kevin Weeks a dual citizen. And I consider, and obviously Elliot Friedman is Canadian, so he's definitely the Canadian guy, right? So Flames on the power play, by the way, already. So that game, I'm not getting good feed on that game at all. I'm not getting good feeds at all on the ESPN Plus. I wonder if there's some sunspots going on. Both Canadian games kind of given. So we had all the Canadian teams playing each other tonight, except for the Ottawa Senators, right? Ottawa was the odd team out. So, but we're underway here. Winnipeg already has one shot on goal.
Big Ottawa, Florida Kachuk Brothers game tomorrow night. That's freaking
nice. That'll be good. That'll be cool. They always play each other tough. I'm excited. That'll be good. Are we going to see an improved Ottawa Senators team?
I think so. I think so. It's the first time I've said this since they did their rebuild. I think you're going to see a better team this year.
Hey, my main man, Tyler Yaremchuk from Daily Faceoff just tweeted out bold predictions for 2025. Bouchard, 30 goals. I don't think a defenseman's had 30 goals since Mike Green did with the Capitals. But Connor Brown, 15-plus goals. That could be doable. If he Skinner, Vezina finalist, Kid Spicy, drop some below. I don't think none of those things.
No.
Yeah, and one thing too from former Major League Baseball crazy man Jose Canseco, he reminded me. I did want to say, I know we have some friends down there. Logan Hacker lives in Tampa. Austin Sobalski is a Tampa area kid that I've met from Hot Take Hockey's chat. And he's come in a couple of times here. I know they're about to get a ham bone with a Category 5 hurricane, man. Please be safe down there, guys. Get to where you got to go. Hope everything is okay. you know. Yeah, ready for it to be after the election. When is Canada's election? What are the dates for Canada's election?
Oh, don't ask me that stuff. I have no idea.
Oh, you don't know when you vote? Okay, that's good. That's good.
I have no idea.
Oh, wow. I guess the Yankees won. So El Jefe, my friend from the New York Giants, said Rangers win, Yankees wins, Mets win. Possibly the best day of all. Sent a Philly team home. Oh, my God. Oh, wow. You got to love the hate. So there you go. It's a Johnny Lazarus did a big watch party thing tonight at a little bar in New York. That would have been fun to go to watch all three things. I know he was, I mean, you could not, if you're a New York Rangers fan, guys, you can't be anything more than satisfied with, oh, hey, speak of the devil, our goal scoring prop genius. Now all we need is oh my God, dude! Did you see my video I tweeted out afterwards with the replay and everything?
That was top notch, man. That was pro level. This show's going places.
Dude, I'm doing so. Thank you so much to you guys. I have to tell you, I so appreciate you guys getting me a couple of bets. It just needs to be a couple things. Doesn't have to be your whole kit and caboodle. I don't want you to give your game plan away, but to make it fun for the fans, it's going to help grow our channel. So I'm trying to get those out no later than about 2 o'clock my time, which is about 6 p.m. Eastern, to give people time if they are following us to watch. But I'm really trying to follow, especially the goal scoring props and then Pearlo's game picks as much as I can. So I just want to thank you guys again. I can't do that without you. I don't have any way to bet. It's just there's other things going on too, like today we had an absolute crisis in my house because one of my smoke alarms went off and it freaks my dogs out. So I had to like spend hours calming my dog down. So that was fun. But Rico, are you fresh off a shift at the new job?
Yeah, buddy. 2 days in, got the shirts, got the ties pressed up, man. Just dressed up to the nines, and back in the commission environment. So money hungry. Let's go.
How are you liking it? Good.
Awesome. Yeah,
Sweet.
Yeah,
dude. I'm happy for you. I mean, part of me enjoyed you having a lot of free time, but I'm so happy for you, and I'm excited. That's awesome. I look forward to it. Pearlo's going to have a change of venue here too. So maybe we'll be able to get him on a camera that doesn't look like he's filmed through a cheesecloth. So that'll be good.
What are you talking about? That camera looks great. What do you mean? Does it seriously not look good right now?
You know what? Elon Musk is going to drop Starlink over in Indiana for Pearlo there. He's just going to drop it in a helicopter.
I think he can get like really like high speed, even better, Fios or something there for really not expensive, like $50 a month, and it'll probably be really good stuff.
Just got absolutely labeled here in the Vancouver, Calgary.
Yeah, I saw. Go ahead.
He's reading that Elon Musk is trying to help people in those the hurricanes down in Florida and North Carolina and stuff. I guess I was talking to somebody today, and I guess he was trying to bring Starlink to people so they can have communication, stuff like that, but they wouldn't let them land as like planes or helicopters and stuff because of non-consent and all this stuff. If you read about it, there's Elon Musk is trying to help people out down in the hurricanes, and I guess he's having a hard time doing it. So
yeah, so sometimes those guys just get in the way. I'll just say with disaster,
the FAA or whatever they're called.
So it's FEMA. So there's certain things they have. People that don't understand disaster relief, there's certain things they have to do. They got to make sure these areas are safe for people and volunteers to even come in. Sometimes you can do more harm than good. You come in trying to give people Starlinks and stuff. It's not going to work. Now, like he's so rich, he could have little drones fly them to people that need them. So people could reach out to him, I guess. I don't know how you reach out to him if you don't have internet, though. But they'll get all that stuff solid, man. That was a really big hit on Calgary Flames player. I don't know who
is that. He is freaking
I can't see.
You can't see it.
I can't see who it is, Pearlo.
Whoever it is, he's done. Like
they're out. Like they are bringing out. Like they're not moving as. This is scary. This is scary.
Oh,
If you have an opportunity,
I didn't see the incident, but
I saw the hit. This is terrible on the first night. The other games are underway, by the way.
They're showing it now.
Okay.
Yeah, he went head first into the boards, and I don't even think it was a bad hit.
Yeah. Was it just he took a bad spill? It looks like everybody.
He was going down. I think it was JT Miller just hit him.
Oh, JT Miller hits him way away from the boards. It wasn't a dirty play or anything. It just they just collided. The puck was there and everything.
He's getting up on his own. He's getting up in his own.
Oh my God, that's good news. Who was the player?
Oh, thank God.
They're bringing a board out for him.
He got a concussion probably or something.
That or you know what? I knew a guy for the Islanders. He broke his fractured his C5, the Islanders, and he went head to the boards just like that, and he got up and he basically
it's Rooney
walked around and he wasn't good after.
He's been a fourth-line guy in the league off and on for years. Rooney was a guy. Mm-hmm. Wow. All right.
Let's go to the wide. Get the wide out there. Yeah, so they went to commercial break. Hope he's okay, man. That was a clean hit, too. Nothing dirty about the hit or anything.
No.
He just happened to be, far enough away from the boards when he fell. So, hey, thanks to the guys joining on. We got Peyton McCullough and my good friend Ray Parker joining us on Insta. Appreciate you guys. If you want to come into the YouTube, too, I can read comments from Instagram, Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. I just have to be looking at the Instagram, so you have to let me know. I appreciate that. We're trying to expand the brand as much as possible. Again, Rico hits a goal scoring prop, so if you put a little tenner on Alexei Lafreniere to score, I was so stoked, and that was the second goal of the game that counted. So it was pretty cool to get that. It was pretty nice, second or third goal. So, good. Hopefully this kid is okay. All the other games are scoreless in the first period here. So we'll probably hang out for the first period here since we got the full complement of everybody. Mike, our degenerate Bostonian, will only be with us on Tuesdays just based on his work schedule unless that changes. It looks like he might be taking a different job and he'll have a little bit more regular schedule. So it'd be nice to have him on more times, but he'll be available for the hockey shows on Friday, and we'll see you guys then. Because if you didn't know, we're doing a hockey show at 2 p.m. Eastern with me and Mike, and we're going to talk about all the hockey news. There was a bunch of college hockey news today. They passed that. We talked about it yesterday.
College kid, a kid from junior was allowed to go over to college. Right?
Yeah, so they now CHL kids are all going to be able to. So as long as they didn't make a professional salary from a team, like a professional team, they will be able to play D1 hockey in the U.S. And they will be eligible for some level of NIL. I think if you're a foreigner, you have to make a passive income or something. So Rico, did you get to listen to or watch any of the Leafs game tonight, or because you were putting in the hours, did you miss the Leafs?
I watched some of it, went out for dinner after work for a bit, caught the game there.
Okay.
And, Toronto played good. It looked like Ekman Larson had a good game. Matthew Nyes was playing well.
Yeah, 47 shots on goal for the Leafs.
They pumped almost 50 on who was in Montembeault. So,
Toronto
looked all right. Patch Reddy didn't look too bad. He's on the second power play. A few of the guys looked okay. It's just, just wasn't their night, man. It's always tough going into Montreal, Toronto, especially first game of the year. Good call, Pearlo, on taking the under there, too. I would never have made that call. That's why I didn't bet it. So,
Yeah, Pearlo had the Leafs have 6.5, and boy, it wasn't even close. He could have had 3.5 and won that game.
Well, they've been under 19 of their last 13 times that they played.
Yeah.
And under 5 of the last 5 times that they played. It's just Montreal plays them hard every time they play them, and they don't give them an inch. And I think they've probably been outshot most of those games. It's just Montreal plays them hard in Montreal. So That's why I took that under. I also had Montreal plus 1.5, so it worked out well that way. By the way, Vancouver got a power play after all that.
Yeah, I saw. I think it was not related to that play, though. I think it was.
After
I think it was.
play?
I think there was a play had happened after that hit.
Oh, okay.
I think yeah. So I think it was a penalty. I wasn't watching closely, but some more time had elapsed. We're already halfway through the first in the Edmonton.
Oh, shoot, I'm not paying attention to that game.
Winnipeg game, and
I liked the under in that game, and it looks like I should have bet it.
Well, you never know, though, right?
I wanted to see what this game was going to be like. Yeah, I don't think Edmonton is going to be as good as everybody said, as we talked about yesterday. Winnipeg is has got a really good top 6 two-way forward group, and Hellebuck. So
Yeah, Colorado's coming out pretty good against Vegas too. That game's on TNT right now, and Avalanche are looking actually pretty decent.
Well,
I got Vegas in that game, but
I did not tweet that one out though, Pearlo. You didn't give me that.
I don't think I gave it to you.
That's okay. That's okay. Like I said, I don't want all of them from you. I just want maybe 3 of your best, 2 of your best.
Yeah, I don't think I gave that. That wasn't one of my best bets, so I didn't give it to you.
Yeah, Pearlo charges for his picks, and you're giving them out free on the show, man. Keep tuned into the Sports Beard Twitter channel, man. You're getting Pearlo's free picks on there.
Yeah. I appreciate it, guys. Like, it means a ton. I don't want you guys to feel like I take it for granted. It's super great. I know you guys do all the work and break it down there, so it's going to be really cool. Kevin Olenek today from the Shifts and Pucks podcast. His Stanley Cup winner is the Colorado Avalanche. He's a Vancouver guy. He lives in Vancouver. He believes Colorado is the team to beat this year. So
I don't know. I mean, if Nichushkin comes back and they can add a couple pieces.
Well, Lehkonen, Nichushkin, and Landeskog all out for them. So if they get 2/3 of that back, they're and then
I think with Killington and DeHaan, they're gonna be a little bit better depth back on D.
I agree. I like Shillington. I like it's
I don't know why Shillington doesn't get more playing time. Honestly,
I call him the Killington.
I don't know why Shillington doesn't get more playing time anywhere he goes. Honestly, I really don't get it.
Say that again, Pearlo. Who?
I don't know why Shillington doesn't get more playing time wherever he goes. He
was hurt all of last year, I believe.
Yeah, so but even when he was before that, I thought he was better than some of the players in Calgary. But
I've always liked his game. I think most Calgary people would tell you they've liked his game. I expect to see Shillington do a really great job as a third pair there in Colorado, and hopefully he stays healthy. Knock on wood. It's going to be really exciting. I can't believe we're burning through these periods quick, man. This Edmonton game is already 6 minutes left to go in the first. We're already halfway through the first. Vancouver did score. I believe Connor Garland.
Good. That's very good.
I believe it was on the power play.
I need that one.
Is it Garland or 91? I don't know who they credit the goal to. If you know, chime in the chat. And then the other 2 games are scoreless as of now, unless Edmonton just scored. McJesus is flying up the ice. So, he just sauced it right into Zach Hyman and he missed. Boy, McDavid hasn't lost a step, though. He just basically skates like 3 strides and he's past everybody.
I can't remember if all the games were under tonight, but I know, 6-0 Rangers. I can't remember if that was a 5.5 or a 6.5.
Well, it was a 6.
6.
Well, so that's a push then. And that could have been 7 because they disallowed a goal. Hey, fellas, what's up? Like Rico's cats who will sometimes appear on our show. Well, you're down to just 2 now, right, Rico? Just 2 cats?
Yeah.
So I have 5 dogs, and they'll come and make noise and visit sometimes. So, yeah,
where our cats are adult cats now too, so they don't destroy everything. But I'm like, man, when these 2 cats move on and we get another kitten, it's gonna be like both of us go to work every day. And if we let loose a kitten in the house on its own, I mean, things are just terrors. Like it's almost like we want to go to maybe to the SPCA and maybe adopt something that's kind of
older,
life and a little bit tame a little bit. So like we could just leave it at home and not have to worry about it climbing up the walls and stuff.
Well, Rico, let me tell you something. Dogs don't do those things, and that's why I like me a dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
dogs you got to let out for a pee, though, if you're gone for 9-10 hours a day.
Nope, dude. I have a dog run with a dog door. They can go outside anytime they want. They're fine.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, if you live
then I got to secure the perimeter.
Yeah. Dude, even if you have a little sliding glass door and you can slide in a little dog door thing that will even latch into your sliding dog. So you don't have to do any like major construction, but it's pretty easy, man, to get a dog door. You can take your door off the hinges and cut a hole in your door and stuff. These are things that grown-up adult people do. You know, I cut a hole in my door to put a dog door in. I have so
with my level of home improvements, there'll be slivers all over my dog's ass because I wouldn't do anything with the freaking wood.
Me too.
So,
I'm with you.
So it's super easy, guys. Let me just explain. They give you a template that you put on the door and you drill the holes and then cut it out. It's super easy. And then
everybody tells you it's super easy. Yeah.
I'm guessing
no, it's not.
Well, no, I'm getting. You do want two people, but I'm guessing too, Rico. You don't have a wood door.
IKEA furniture is the proof that there is a hell in this world.
We don't have an IKEA in Alaska, so that's not made its way up here. I couldn't tell you anything.
They give you all the instruction, and I'll tell you, I build it, and whatever it's supposed to be, it don't look like it. Yeah. Well, we're gonna get a dog when we get to where we're going because I'm gonna.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Oh, yeah. I miss having a dog, dude. Totally miss having a dog. Yeah.
Dude, Pearlo, you're gonna be in such of a cool spot. Like you can go to Chicago, you can go to Cleveland, Detroit. Like you can kind of center in that spot.
I want to go see the Fever in Indianapolis. Man.
You're gonna be really close to the Pittsburgh Penguins too, man, and the Columbus Blue Jackets. You're gonna be really close to all of them.
You could be our correspondent. You're gonna be
less than 2 hours away from actually 4, because you're actually really close to Nashville too. You don't realize how close Indiana is to Nashville. So you are going to be close to Nashville, Pittsburgh, Chicago, and Columbus. 4 NHL teams. That's pretty cool. Lowry was the guy who scored.
St. Louis, I don't think that's far either.
Oh, Lowry scored for Winnipeg. Hey, Rick Smith, gold medalist for the Canadians. It's nice to see you on the show, buddy. I see you retweeting my stuff, but we haven't had you in a while. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're feeling good. No issues yet
for another good hockey season.
It's 5 hours to Nashville drive.
Who's Rick Smith's pick to win the cup?
That would be like an hour flight.
Who's Rick Smith's picking to win the cup?
I don't know, Rick. Why don't you pop in the chat? Rick's a Leafs fan, I think. He lives there.
Well, we all want the Leafs to win the cup. Okay, but realistically, who's going to win the cup?
Not half of Ontario probably doesn't want the Leafs to win the cup, Rico.
Vancouver just scored again.
Oh, did they really?
Yeah, Besser.
Oh, Brock Besser. Oh, wow. As I just updated it.
I was going to take Winnipeg to beat Edmonton. I just couldn't pull the trigger.
Didn't Besser get like 4 goals in that first game against the Oilers? Remember last year when Vancouver played Edmonton? They just freaking blew him out of the building.
Yeah, but it's Winnipeg playing Edmonton now.
Yeah. But I'm just saying Brock Besser's already scored in the first game of the year. He got off to a hot start.
Two of my favorite NHL cappers in North America have Edmonton to miss the playoffs this year. And I'm tempted to put a bet on that. Tempted. Very tempted.
Oh, Colorado just scored Mikko Rantanen.
Oh, shit. I got Vegas to win that game. I don't like that.
Well, it's 1-0, and they're just through the half of the first period, Perlo.
Nice goal.
That game started 30 minutes. Yeah. So we've got some time there on that one.
It looked like Colorado was outplaying him early. Who scored? Oh, nice shot. Who was that?
I said Rantanen.
Oh, was it Rantanen? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't hear you. I was just watching.
Like twice I said Rantanen.
So Rantanen
McKinnon's
has
on the
got a
corner.
new contract coming up too, right?
Yeah, they're gonna keep him though. I don't see how they don't keep him.
Sure, they're gonna keep him.
Yeah, they'll keep him.
It's just a case of how much you're gonna get.
McKinnon, Rantanen, McDavid, Draisaitl. Like you got to keep your top 2 guys, or if you're in Toronto, you keep 3 guys.
Garland scored again. Vancouver's up 3-0. Wow! Every time I update the score, there's another score.
Yeah, Calgary. Oh,
yeah, Calgary's going to be.
Vegas just scored.
Oh, looks like Rick Smith is picking Florida.
Who was it?
With the healthy goal.
I don't know.
Whoever 19 is for. Is that Brisson? Hold on. I don't know.
Is that the rookie, Brisson?
95 is they're saying? I don't know. Oh, good cutaway, TNT.
Oh, wow. That was a weak angle. That shouldn't go in.
Beard's Dodgers are wiping Padres' ass tonight, too, eh?
Yeah.
Oh,
Olofsson.
Frederick Olofsson.
Buffalo Sabre there.
Olofsson. That was a good shot, Perlo. That
was a good shot, but it was not a shot that should have. The goaltender was way out of position. But
1 sec, boys.
It was a good shot. Don't get me wrong.
Okay, see you in a second, Rico. Let's see, we got Rick Smith says, I just winterized the trailer on Saturday night. Just got things back together here.
Oh yeah. Rick Smith and Isex and getting all the guys who used to be on my show before when I used to do my afternoon show.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good, man. I appreciate it, man. We represent, I feel like we represent the hockey world. We have the American who lives in a hockey kind of area. I don't say kind of. There's a lot of NHL players that come out of Alaska. We got the two Canadians, and you and Appleton just scored to make it 2-0. Wow, Rick,
I wish I would have took one.
Mason Appleton for that.
Was really leaning to Winnipeg here. I should have.
Hey, if Edmonton starts slow again, ooh. If Edmonton starts slow again, what do you think there? So that period's almost over. Okay. CV. So they do this thing in the U.S. I don't know if it's a thing for you. We have a thing called Spirit Halloween, or they have other where they have these all-in-one Halloween thing in a package, and it's become a meme. And so they go, TV Baseball Man includes pointless ramblings over insane sense of self, unlimited monologues, both fan bases hatred. Does not include self-awareness. It's a picture of Bob Costas. Oh my God, dude. Sometimes you just get out of the internet what you can, and it's funny times, man. It's fun times.
It's a score in the Dodgers game. No.
I don't know.
Nothing still. Shit, I got the over here. It's only bottom of the bottom.
Yeah, those games have been going crazy, man. I think the last one they lost was 6-5. So
I got over 8 on this game.
I haven't again, man. I'm not going to spend any of my time wasting on watching any playoff baseball. Major League lost me as a fan a long time ago. I'll root for the Dodgers, but I really just don't care. Yeah, I don't care.
That's funny. I just got into baseball like 3-4 years ago. Like really got into baseball. I was always a Jays fan, sort of like you are, but now I watch baseball all the time. I love baseball.
Well, you're going to get a lot of it in the States. So
yeah.
Yep, you can listen to the games on the radio. I mean,
and I got right into WNBA too. I like it better than NBA.
Yeah, I haven't watched an NBA serious NBA game in a very long time. I just don't enjoy the way that men play basketball anymore. I don't feel like it's fun to watch. And to me, they foul so much at the end of games. It just sort of takes a lot of the joy away from it. I mean, every once in a while you get these great comebacks and stuff. So
you get traveled all over the place. You get the reffing is absolutely horrible in NBA basketball. It's terrible. It's worse, way worse than hockey.
Well, and they've had their controversies too, man. Like, I just don't trust, a single official could make too much difference. That's why in the NHL, it's a little more subjective, but it's like, it is what it is. So let's go back to the wide. I like getting the Goudreau jersey in and letting everybody know we support. So, so we got a bunch of great games going on. 6 minutes left in this game, and we'll probably call it a night for the evening as the Colorado games goes to a break. 5 minutes left in the Vancouver-Calgary game. That is solely because of that player being injured. Let's hope and pray he's okay. And then we're already at the break with Edmonton down 2-0 to the Winnipeg Jets. Again, what do we make of Winnipeg? What a great team they were last year. Now, Kevin said today on the Shifts and Pucks interview I did with him, and I don't know when that's going to be released, guys, but check it out. We both really didn't know what to make of Winnipeg, but he was not sold on Edmonton. And, Edmonton's defensive depth is being called into question. I think a lot of Edmonton Oilers fans have been convincing themselves it was going to be okay. And I say a lot of fans, but the boys at Oilers Nation, they do it for a living. And I think they've been they're riding this high. But a lot of times you lose the Stanley Cup, you don't make it back right away. What Florida did last year was very special, because you think about even the Tampa Bay Lightning. They went to the finals in 2014. They were up 3-2 on the Caps in 2018 and didn't make it back until 2020. So, and then they had, I think, a little bit of help from the bubble. I think there was a lot less pressure on those players without the fans and stuff. So who knows if we don't have that, maybe Tampa doesn't break through when they break through. Having gotten to meet John Cooper, he's a really nice guy, and I think he's a heck of a coach. So I was glad to see him get some success there.
I think Winnipeg seems to do well with their homegrown players, like players that have been there for a while. I know Monahan's gone now, Toffoli's gone. They brought in Nate Schmidt, he's gone. Brendan Dillon's gone, but some of those guys have been there for a while, like Scheifele, Ehlers, Appleton. Lowry, those guys that have been there with Winnipeg, they got a good core, and the core's been there for a while. It's just, just the guys that want to be there are going to play hard for that team. I think, bringing in other players is always risky to Winnipeg because sometimes they're not happy to be going to Winnipeg from another, climate, another team, another culture type thing. So it's hard to say, man. Winnipeg's one of those heart and soul teams where if players like playing there, they're going to play their hearts out. So it's always tough bringing guys in there as free agents. So
yeah, but I got to say, what a nice little shorthanded goal from Anthony Mantha, I believe. Yeah, Anthony Mantha comes out of the box and scores a goal for Calgary to make it 3-1. That was a great goal. I hope Mantha has a great year, man. He had a really good year with the Caps last year until they traded him. It was a good move to trade him because I think they thought, they could get some value, and it wasn't going to help them to hang on to him, because they are sort of
ex-Red Wing, ex-Golden Knight.
But I will say this though, I think for sure the one thing you have to give the Winnipeg Jets credit for is Kevin Cheveldayoff, the GM there, has done an outstanding job trading, getting rid of PLD and getting Alafalo and Velarde. What a great move there. And Kupari in that deal. Three players that are going to play on your team. And he's drafted and developed well too. I know they lost Rucker McGroarty. I didn't notice him tonight in the Pittsburgh game. They talked about him. I looked for him. He's wearing number 2 as a forward. I'm rooting for the kid. Huge. He's an American
ready
kid.
to play in the NHL.
But that shows you how desperate the Pittsburgh Penguins are. Now, that being said, they could send him back down. He's a college kid, so he can go play in their AHL. He doesn't have to go back to a junior team. So he's not going back to Michigan, obviously. So, and it would have been his senior year. I think physically he is ready. I just think I think it just shows you kind of where Pittsburgh is at. They just need everybody all hands on deck. It was proven I didn't notice Malkin at all.
Vancouver scored again.
Oh, wow. 4-1.
Yeah.
You're a little bit ahead of me here.
Brock Besser again.
Oh, wow. Man, he had 40 last year. Boy.
Dude, first game.
Contract year. Does Hyman score 50 this year? Rick says. Yeah, Rick, didn't he have 50 last year? I could easily see Hyman have 50. So, which Canadian team has the best to win the cup? Edmonton, Vancouver, or Toronto? That's what Sportsnet's saying. Of course, they're all going to say the Edmonton Oilers. So, I don't
agree.
Well, out of those three, I wouldn't rule out Vancouver or Toronto either.
Okay, so with Demko injured, which one of those 3 Canadian teams rank him in order of best goaltending?
Well, I would still put Vancouver up there. I like that Seeloff's kid. I think he's going to be
Seeloff's kid.
Yeah, he's going to be good.
I like him a lot.
So,
put Ottawa in there, and I'd go Allmark, but of those 3,
it's crazy. Does Ottawa have the best goalie out of all Canadian teams?
Wall already stubbed his toe.
No. Ottawa does not have the best goalie out of Canadian teams. The Winnipeg Jets have the reigning Vezina Trophy winner, Connor Hellebuyck. What are we doing here? And Winnipeg should be on that list. They could win the Stanley Cup. They're not coming.
I'm sure Hellebuyck is the best goaltender.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's close.
Yeah,
I mean, even if
besides Winnipeg, I meant.
Yeah.
Besides Winnipeg,
Joseph Wall! It's Joseph Wall! What are you doing? Come on, it's easily
dude, he's on the IR already. He's on
the IR.
He'll be Matt Murray sniffing around.
Hey, by the way, I loved what I saw from Stolarz tonight. It wasn't his fault that goal was scored on the power play. I thought Stolarz played a hell of a game on the road.
Dude, he carried the Panthers into the playoffs during the regular season. So I mean, the guy could carry a load when needed. When Bobrovsky was not performing well, I mean, this is a shot, man.
Yeah, yeah, we'll see, man. I mean, look, this is the thing. I think all 32 teams got weaker, with the exception of the Nashville Predators, because they didn't really lose anybody of note, and they added like 3 really good NHL players. So I can't say they got weaker as a team. There, we got a cat. Oh, what a beautiful animal. Oh my God, Rico, my boy, saw a cat on the TV today and just lost their crap. Went outside barking at nothing. They just were losing it. They haven't encountered a lot of cats, I can say that. The only
Washington got better.
Yeah,
Jersey got better. Jersey got better.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Again, I'm always trying to kind of curtail my Capitals commentary, since I am a little bit of a fan of them, and I don't want to like this to turn into Capitals light show. So I love for you guys to say it. And it doesn't come from me. It means a little bit more, I think. Who did you say the other team, Pearlo, that you said got better?
New Jersey got better.
Yes, New Jersey definitely got better with the goaltending, and then you add Pesce, and he's not even playing for them right now. They're 2-0, so that's going to be real interesting. Oh, Miller and Mantha are fighting. Miller and Mantha are throwing the gloves.
Nice. Let me get over
Woo-hoo. They went to a break? Did they go to a break during a fight?
I went to a freaking commercial. Jeez.
Oh, my God. Did they go to a break during the middle of a fight? What are you doing? Hey, I think too, Kevin said this today too. People are sleeping on the Vegas Golden Knights too, man. Like, I do not think they're going to be a bad team.
I agree.
They're going to have a full season of a health hurdle
during the season, and they got probably the second best defense in the league.
You could make the argument they have the best top 4 out there as far as defensemen. So I mean, ooh, dang, somebody took a spill in the Colorado game.
People are totally sleeping on Vegas. Totally, yeah, for sure.
Okay, we got about 2 minutes left in the first period. Everything else is at commercial break. Rick, if you think about it, pop your Stanley Cup champion in. We talked about ours. I picked Edmonton. Pearlo had, who'd you have, Pearlo?
To what?
Pearlo missed the show that night.
No,
to win the cup. To win the cup?
Yeah.
I'm back to Florida again.
Okay. And then
Vegas scored.
Rico, who'd you have? Who'd you have?
Who'd I have? Dallas and the Rangers, and I was like, probably Edmonton Rangers because I want the Mark Messier Edmonton Oiler Underground Railroad kind of Stanley Cup.
Yeah, I would love Rangers. Oh, does that mean Florida? FLA is the initials for Florida, by the way, Rick. So, if you want the or FL if you want the state thing. So. Okay, yeah, it looks like the Vegas Golden Knights are up 2-1. Let's get into final thoughts. Rico, you missed it. Beginning of the show, we were talking about the extensions. One happened right after we ended our show. The Verhaeghe gets the 8-year, $7 million extension. And then Decord and Olmark both signed extensions with their perspective.
Did we talk about Verhaeghe? Did we talk about that?
We did talk about Verhaeghe, Pearlo. You were here. I talked about it.
Yeah, well, I'm not too bright, so I sometimes.
You know who's bright? Me with the goal scoring props tonight. I got Lafreniere and Barbashev.
Did Barbashev just score?
Barbashev scored. Denmark Stone scored.
Oh, it's 3-1.
3-1 Vegas.
It's 3-1. You are bright. Rico hit both of his goal scoring props. Outstanding, Rico. I love it. I love it. And just for it.
It looks like I'm going to sweep. It looks like I'm going to sweep all my picks too. I had Vegas. I had the Rangers -1.5. I had under, and I had Montreal +1.5.
The best content.
It looks like
Pearlo hit a goal scoring prop. Pearlo?
What?
Pearlo didn't hit a goal scoring prop.
No, I don't think I did. I put a goal. I don't even know if I put a goal scoring prop out.
No, but this song is so sweet, though. I just listen to it because it's money.
Is this the Rico hit a goal scoring prop song that we're going to use from now on?
Oh, dude, it sounds like the new Spit and Chicklets entry song. What happened to that rock and roll song they have? And now
they talked about it. They want to change it up. So
I know because people are commuting in the morning and they're like they want some easy listening.
Yeah, we could do the rock. Chicklets is getting soft, man. Soft.
By the way, final thoughts.
Yes.
Tony's Picks. You can go get all my picks at Tony's Picks. If you remember that.
Tony Picks. Thank you, Pearlo. And just remember to say that when we start the show every time when I introduce you. That's the best time to do it.
You should probably put the link in the description there. But Tony's Picks, you can get all my picks.
I have a better idea. Put the link on your Twitter. I have your Twitter in there. They click on your Twitter. And then you have it on your Twitter. That's the way to do it. Go to my Twitter.
You get the link. I'm up shitloads of money. You make lots of money. I enjoy having fun talking to you. You can Twitter me, Twitter me. I talk to everybody who messages me all the time. So that's Pearlo's NHL POW. Go over there and go to Pearlo's NHL POW. And I'll message anybody who messages me either on my videos or on my Twitter or whatever. I love talking to people.
Pearlo, is your Twitter at Pearlo's POW?
At Pearlo's NHL POW. Yeah.
So why don't you have that in your name right there on the screen?
Yeah, I should.
Yeah, do that there too, my man. Rico, you can too if you want. But I will tweet. I will definitely tweet out the ones you guys send me every day. I appreciate it. Rico, go ahead and give us your final thought.
Leafs suffer first shutout loss in almost 3 years versus the Habs. Joseph Wall's hurt. Stolar's in there. They're exploring trades with Timothy Liljegren right now, and just It's going to be interesting to see what goes on with Toronto here to start the season. So I'm going to be locked into Kipper and Bourne, this stuff coming down the pipes here in Leafland. So I'll boots on the ground in Leaf Nation, and I'll keep you updated on what I hear. So it'll be interesting start. New goalie again. So
yeah, they'll be fine. Hey, thanks for tuning in on Twitch, whoever you are. You didn't chime in. Appreciate everybody on YouTube, and really, we got like 18 people on X. So X is where we're getting a lot of our viewers. So I appreciate everybody tuning in on X. I feel like that's the future. Everybody's got their phone. I appreciate everybody coming out. Thank you so much, guys. We'll see you tomorrow, same bad time, same bad channel, 10 p.m. Eastern, to talk some more hockey, talk some more news. And like I said, news of the day, Frank Saravelli said he'd come on the show. So we'll get Frank on one of these days. Nice to talk to him about Jet Luchenko and the Philadelphia Flyers a little bit, because that's his neighborhood team. I want to do a little bit of neighborhood stuff with him. And then maybe some really cool stories that nobody's thinking about in the NHL. So, like what a disaster the Pittsburgh Penguins are. It warms the cockles of your heart. Good night, everybody.